Well, this semester I'm going to try something I've never used before. It's called Remind.com. Some of you may have used this already. I Basically all you have to do is to join up to this Remind.com. It's free. It doesn't cost anything, and you go to that link that you see on that you're looking at right now. Put that URL in your browser. And when you go there, they'll ask you to enter the class code, which is up the class code. You can see that on the page right now. That I've created a class called Music 2302 Ahern, but I don't think you need to use that. You don't. All you need to give them is the class code. Um, you may be wondering, why am I doing this? Well, why am I doing it? It's because during the COVID period, when so many classes were online, I mean, basically all classes were online, like this class that we're in right now. And I felt I was talking with other instructors, and we were getting the feeling that we were losing people. We were losing students there. And I think the problem was there wasn't, with the online classes, there's not enough personal contact between the students and the instructor, students and other students, and it doesn't work for everybody. Now I know. I hope I'm not offending anyone. I'm not really addressing everyone in the class. I just addressing students that might disappear on me. It's like what happened during the COVID period was that you had people that lost contact with me, and I would send them emails saying there's a quiz next week, and I would the student would not show up and take the quiz. Sometimes they wouldn't show up and take the final, and I'd send another email reminding them, you've missed about half the semester's work in here now. What's going on? But you wouldn't hear back from them. And there was a department in UHD. There is a department where I can ask them to try to reach out and make contact with these sorts of students that are disappearing. But anyway, that's basically why I'm using Remind. It's an effort to keep contact with people. And here's a screenshot I took of the page that you'll see when you go to that website, remind.com/join, and there's where you put the class code. So we're going to count up points for these remind messages, and the remind score I say here is be calculated as 100 divided by the number of remind tweets. I'm calling them tweets. I'm referring to the remind messages that are quite short, kind of like tweets. But more about the points on the next page. But right now, I'm just want to point out that here's an example. I'll send out a short message or tweet. It'll say something like Quiz 2, next Monday, such and such a date. I might add covers chapter 3 or something like that. And then you send back a reply, a tweet, just a short few words that say, I got it. I got the quiz 2 tweet or something. So I know you got it. If you do reply, you earn points. And then if you don't reply, you don't earn any points. And the points will be calculated like this. If by the end of the semester it turns out that I sent out 20 tweets, then each tweet is 100 divided by 20 is 5 points. If I send out 25 tweets, then each tweet would be worth 4 points. So it just depends. I don't know right now how many tweets I'll be sending out, but that's how we decide how many points each tweet is worth. And at the very beginning, you can earn 10 points just for joining Remind automatically. And finally, about the Remind score for the whole semester, it's simply the total number of points that you earned. If you reply to all the tweets, then your score would be 100. If you replied to only half of the tweets, your score would be a 50. So it just depends on how many tweets you replied to. And overall, when we put together, the final exam score, the quiz scores, test scores, this Remind score is worth 10% of the overall score. The signature assignment is not due until the very end of the semester. We don't need to talk about it very much right now. I just want to let you know that it's an essay, a short essay that's due at the end of the semester. The exact date is in the calendar. There is a folder called Signature Assignment, and I'm showing you the page that you see when you go to that folder. This page explains everything you need to know about the signature assignment. I just wanted to put this here so you know that there is a signature assignment required.